Are you looking for an affirmation to support you in choosing joy for living your everyday life? Today's episode will introduce you to one of the 2 joy-related affirmations that are in the Choose Happy Affirmation card deck. It's time to make space for joy in our life. Enough with everyday busyness that we can't even see joy-filled moments, even if they're right in front of us. Come on in. It's time to choose happy. Hey girlfriend, do you want to connect back to yourself and what you really want for your life? Are you finally done with the limiting stories and fear that stands in your way? Is the negative talk so loud that it sabotages you and lowers your self-confidence? Hi, I'm Marie. For the majority of my life, I lived in negativity that was often labeled as depression. My breakthrough happened when I learned the power of choosing happy. This podcast will give you tangible ways to finally ditch the negativity, improve your self-esteem, and take action for what you really want for your life. No more guilt, no more people-pleasing. Let's do this. We are choosing happy. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well and are having a good week so far. I can't believe it's already mid-June. I hope you're enjoying using the Joyful June monthly calendar. I'm already feeling more joy than I did at the beginning of the month, so it's working. All the everyday tasks is working. I introduced you to the concept of joy with reference to the Joyful June monthly calendar in episode number 32, titled Stop Being Afraid of What Could Go Wrong and Focus on What Could Go Right, which had the bonus positive affirmation to add to your daily rotation. So, what does it mean to make space in our lives for joy? It means making space in your everyday life for things that make you feel happy, genuine happiness. Yes, that means taking your daily to-do list and making sure there are tasks there that actually make you happy. Stop only having things that you have to do on your list, especially if they are tasks that other people want you to do. And not putting so many things on that to-do list, well, if you have less on your to-do list, then you're allowing the space to have more time to do something joyful that, hey, might come up spontaneously. Remember that? Spontaneity. How many of us have so much on our daily to-do list that we're carrying over the day's to-do list? It's like become normal, carry over every day. There's never a completed daily to-do list. I remember those days, and yes, I do sometimes have those days that I carry forward tasks, but there aren't as many to-dos on the carry forward list as I used to have. I used to have like a full page. It was pretty sad. I had so much that I wanted to do or needed to do. I digress. You know what? I'll set an episode just about that topic because I think it deserves its own space. Just talking about to-do lists and time management, like that really requires its own space. So I'll put that on the list of episodes to do. So, making space for joy. That might mean having to distance yourself from relationships. If some of those relationships are negative influences, that's not a joyful friendship or relationship. Please don't ever feel obligated to have to stay in a relationship for the sake of a public image or to avoid hurting their feelings. If it's just not bringing you joy and you're just not feeling happy, life really is too short. It really, really is. But I don't know your own personal circumstances, so I am not saying anything more than that. But let's try to have relationships in our life that fill us with joy and positivity. So, what are examples of having joyful moments? Like, what can that look like? Well, it could be throwing a frisbee with your dog or a ball. My dog loves when we throw a ball, and I do feel joy when I see her running to get the ball and coming back, especially at the beach. She really loves that. or playing with your kids, grandkids, dancing. I love to dance. Hiking or looking at a beautiful piece of art, listening to a really good song or anything like that, or enjoying a concert. It's where you're in the moment and you just feel joy. It's an incredible feeling when we do feel it. With regard to the Choose Happy affirmation card deck, I authored 2 affirmations related to joy. Today I'll review the first one that's in there, and next week I'll review the other one. So for today's affirmation from the Choose Happy affirmation card deck, it is the following, and I'll repeat it so that we can say it together. I got a lot of feedback from you that said you like that when I do that on an episode. So let's do it today. So the affirmation goes as follows. I make space in my life for joy. When I am in the vibration of joy, I am living the best version of myself. That card is in the card deck. It has a nice background of a purple flower in the bottom right-hand corner of the card. It's a really beautiful card. So why did I author this for myself? I authored this affirmation because I wanted to remind myself that feeling joy, genuine joy, it needed to become a priority in my life. I needed to carve the time in my schedule so that joyful moments could happen. When we're constantly busy checking things off our to-do list, like where that is our only goal is to just get through the day, we may have a joyful moment happening right in front of us and we don't even see it. So with this affirmation, and when I would say it, it would remind me to make space in my life, that I could do that. I could make space in my life for joyful moments to happen. So if you would like, we could do it together. We can say it 3 times together. If you're in a place where you can do this, I invite you to close your eyes for a few seconds and put your hand over your heart. And if you can't, if you're driving or walking your dog or running or anything else, doing dishes, you don't need to do this. So it's all good. You could always rewind this episode and listen to it wherever is a safer place for you. But I'll do this now and you can rewind it later. So I'll say it 3 times and I will pause in between, and you are welcome to say it to yourself out loud or in your head. I make space in my life for joy. When I am in the vibration of joy, I am living the best version of myself. I'll repeat it. I make space in my life for joy. When I am in the vibration of joy, I am living the best version of myself. And the third one, I make space in my life for joy. When I am in the vibration of joy, I am living the best version of myself. How does saying this make you feel? Are you willing to make space in your life for joy? If you are, start thinking about ways you can do this in your life. You can say this affirmation on a daily basis as we go through the Joyful June monthly calendar this month. So you'll have the affirmation that you can say every day, and then you'll have the action that you can take from the monthly calendar that was emailed to you on May 31st. So with those 2 things together, you may feel that you'll start making space in your life for joy, and you'll see more joy-filled moments, I hope. If you didn't get the monthly calendar and you would like to use it, you would like to get it for the rest of the month of June, and by the way, you can use it at any point as you want. It's really just 30 ideas of how you can bring joy into your life in a really manageable way. You can send me an email at my email, Marie, M-A-R-I-E, at choosehappywithmarie.com, and I'll send you the PDF. Just put in the subject line that you're looking for the Joyful June monthly calendar, and I'd be happy to do that for you. So in conclusion, Making joy as a priority is just as important as making happiness a priority. They go hand in hand. Don't be so busy in your everyday life where joyful moments happen and you don't see them. You don't experience them. The to-do list, it often can wait, but those joyful moments, sometimes they're just in that moment. If you haven't signed up yet to become an insider with Choose Happy, to receive free bonuses such as the Joyful June PDF, sign up to stay in touch and receive these bonuses when they come out. And I also send emails to remind you of the episode that's coming out. And if the topic resonates with you, there's a link in the email that you can automatically link to and start listening to the episode. And as always, you're very welcome to come hang out with us in the Choose Happy Facebook group, where we have positive posts to support us in choosing happy for living our everyday life. I would love it if you would join us there. I am grateful to be on this Choose Happy journey with you. No more guilt, no more people pleasing. Let's live our life the way that we want to, as the best version of ourselves, feeling joy. Wishing you a wonderful week. Choosing happy. Cheers! I hope today's episode empowered you to choose happy as you live your upcoming week. If it did, consider forwarding it to a friend that may benefit from it as well. If you have 30 seconds, please leave a review for the show on your favorite podcast app. It warms my heart to hear the positive impact the show is making in your life. It takes vulnerability and courage for me to show up here every week. I do this because I feel called to share what I learned with others. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. You can purchase your very own Choose Happy affirmation card deck at www.choosehappywithmarie.com. Take good care and see you next week.